The next question, the member for London West.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Premier. Speaker, in the aftermath of the London terror attack, the London Muslim Mosque, the National Council of Canadian Muslims, and Muslim community leaders in London and across the country called for a national action summit on Islamophobia to engage the federal, provincial, territorial, and municipal levels of government in dismantling both violent forms of Islamophobia as well as systemic Islamophobia. The leader of the Ontario NDP wrote to the Prime Minister and the Premier to urge support for the summit, and yesterday the federal government announced that the summit would be convened before the end of July. Speaker, aside from passing a non-binding motion early this morning, what concrete and immediate actions will this government take to begin the difficult work of ending Islamophobia in Ontario?
Government House Leader.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. And let me just say that first and foremost today, in particular, our thoughts are, of course, with the family and friends of the victims, and certainly for this this young boy who has suffered an enormous tragedy. And while I can, Mr. Speaker, just to thank all members who paid truly a wonderful tribute yesterday when we return to this place, Mr. Speaker. Clearly there's more work that needs to be done. I don't think anybody would disagree with that, but we will take our time. We will work with our partners at the federal and municipal level. We will work with our police forces across the province, as we have been doing since we took office, Mr. Speaker, and quite frankly, as governments in the province of Ontario have been doing for a long time. This is not something that is a Conservative issue, an NDP issue, a Liberal issue. This is something that is a Legislative Assembly of Ontario issue. This is an issue that is important to all of us, and we will all have to work together to get it right, Mr. Speaker.
The supplementary question.
Speaker, this is a moment of incredible grief and pain for my community. Muslim families are afraid to walk in our streets. Muslim parents are struggling to explain to their children why people hate them and why their families are targeted with anti-Muslim violence. The Muslim community has waited long enough. They need action, not just words. Speaker, the motion passed by this legislature this morning expressed support for the Anti-Racism Directorate. Will this government commit today to restoring the funding that was cut from the Anti-Racism Directorate? And will they commit the additional funding that London organizations like the Muslim Resource Centre for Social Support and Integration will urgently require to respond to the long-term trauma that the London Muslim community has experienced?
To reply, the Solicitor General.
Thank you, Speaker. You know, I think all of us were shocked, appalled, frustrated, angry when we heard what happened in London last Sunday. But for this member to continue to suggest that the Anti-Racism Directorate has been cut in any way is completely and utterly false. And I want to reassure the members opposite, the members listening, and the people of Ontario that the Anti-Racism Directorate continues to do excellent work, continues to offer grants for individuals and organizations who are building exactly what you are asking for, which is to ensure that we get rid of all of this hatred that continues to build in our community, whether it's Islamophobia, whether it's anti-Asian. The work is happening, the funding has not been cut, and we will continue that work as a government and, I hope, as parliamentarians.